It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, we culminate pivotal Week 14 with a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
One, ready? 11.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. The Bengals at 10-2 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air. And they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he's up to the 47.
Here's Burrow.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Oh, he's got some breathing. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Dancing to his left. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
11, Thomas.
To the air again, Burrow.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Bengals 7. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Gun.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Koo for the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Falcons 21, Bengals 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Now Burrow. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
mighty. 11, mighty.
Now Burrow on first down. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First and 10. That's a 44-yard
Mixon with a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Now, quick throw there is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Now 2nd and 3.
at the 21-yard line.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Shaheed. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down and 11.
Robinson on a give right side. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
No, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
31 yards on the punt there.
And it will be Falcon football.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
1st down, Falcons.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
104 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Prescott on 3rd and 2.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Again, it'll be Robinson.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. Koo now for the point after.
Youngway Koo lining up for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Bengals 7. Youngway Koo.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first step, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with great starting field position and
taking it right down Broadway. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll give it to Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Wide open receiver complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. Prescott escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
124 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Here we go.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon as running back.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Whoa.
First down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
39-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Go.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
11.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal
11 MT,
at
take.
the 5-yard line.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon
With his second touchdown of the night.
And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
171 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
First down, Atlanta.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here we go,
The
here we go.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this.
On 1, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
And they're going to speed things up here.
11, mighty.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. From midfield now, Burrow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
11.
1st down. Here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Falcons 56, Bengals 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, Burrow.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Burrow will throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll run again here with Robinson. He will push his way down to about the 14. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission. I think
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Robinson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run with Robinson.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere,